Can you believe it? Shiba Inu up over 500% since I started talking about it here on the channel. Everybody laughed and said that I was just trying to pump and dump my bags, but you guys had months. You had I think you had 2 or 3 months to buy the dip here on Shiba Inu, and now it's up over 500%. Breaking down this move on Shiba Inu coin and all that fun stuff right here in this video, so stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Patrick here, and well, today we're back, baby. We're back, and we're on the tippity top of the iceberg, and we're running for the moon, as Shiba Inu is up over 500% since we started talking about it here on the channel. So for everybody out there that laughed at me and said I was an idiot, had no idea what I was talking about, well, I actually made a video talking about exactly what is happening right now. And as you can see, I posted this video back there on June 15th, right? So I posted this video talking about the idea of Coinbase listing the Shiba Inu coin with Crypto.com, with all of these websites listing Shiba Inu, how it was going to make it much easier for people to buy it and how the FOMO would happen. Because like I said in the original video, I believed that people would want to buy 1 million of these tokens, even though they don't understand the overall market cap, the supply, that the FOMO would become very real very quickly. And now there's this idea of Shiba Inu doing the burn and reducing their overall supply and growing the demand. So supply going down, demand going higher. It's a very interesting time to be alive, especially if you're holding Shiba Inu. And like I said in multiple videos, I bought hundreds and hundreds of millions of Shiba Inu coin back there in June, July, and now today, looking at the chart here on this insane token, we're going to break down this move and see kind of what is going on. All right, so you can see this recent move, the bottom down here at the 0.000068 area, and the recent high pushing all the way up to there. We're currently pulling back, which obviously there's going to be volatility to the ups and to the downs. But in general, what I'm pointing out here, guys, is look at this percentage gain. If we zoom in here, we'll go basically like from here to the high is over almost 600%. And I put out that video in June talking about the Coinbase effect, talking about the idea of Coinbase listing the Shiba Inu coin and all of that. And you can see since June, you had plenty of time to buy down here at this area on Shiba Inu, as this thing just kind of consolidated from June to August to September, and then we went to the moon recently. And a lot of that came with the Coinbase listing, the hype, the mainstream media pumping it, and all of that, and all of the madness that basically led to this move. And you can see from that bottom area there to a high of 0.000445, or there's a lot of point zeros there, and it's been insane to say the least. And it's crazy because I'm now seeing like all these influencers and all these people talking about Shiba Inu and like how Shiba Inu is going to go to $1, and everyone's buying into the FOMO, which it happens, I understand. But it's funny because in August, September, nobody was talking about it. The mainstream media was not talking about it. People weren't posting memes on Instagram and posting all about how Shiba Inu was going to go to $1. But it was only recently that we had this insane move. These are daily candles, by the way. This is literally 1, 2, 3. So within 3 days, this basically went up in 3 days, it went up over 300%. And I made a video talking about that back at the beginning of October when that kind of started happening. But in general, guys, it's crazy to see this playing out exactly like I talked about. Hey, if you guys are new to cryptocurrency, you want to find the latest and the greatest cryptocurrency app for buying and selling Shiba Inu tokens and all your favorite meme coins and all that fun stuff out there, check out Crypto.com. There's a link down below. It's the world's fastest growing crypto app. You can download it on your phone. You can buy crypto. You can sell crypto. You can do all that fun stuff right there on your phone. It's really simple and easy to use. You can see the app right there. I use it. It's really been a great experience so far with Crypto.com. and well, I'm enjoying it as we go. You know, people see these cheap coins that are listed on Coinbase, and they see that they can buy, you know, millions and millions of these coins, and the first thing they think is like, okay, if I can invest $100, I can buy 1 million Shiba Inu tokens, and then one day that Shiba Inu token is going to be worth $1, so then I'll be super rich. So this really leads to a massive amount of FOMO with retail investors, because you know they're looking at it like, wow, you know, I can invest a little bit of money and I can make so much money if this goes to $10,000. There's people out there that will believe that, like, oh my God, Shiba Inu can one day be the next Bitcoin. And I'm all for, you know, people having hype and FOMO and all that. I'm all for it. It's part of the market. But there's obviously the idea of gravity, you know. What does go straight up will come back down at some point. And you can see today we're already getting some insane volatility. Like if you look at the hourly candle here, we dropped from up here at the high, now dropping down there. Take the percentage away. I mean, a pretty big drop there, but we're pulling back, which is interesting, because if we look here, if we're pulling back to the recent high, so we'll say like this was our recent high that was back there in May at that level there, and you can see kind of the pullback if we draw this across there. So we broke above that resistance, looking very much like a cup and handle here, which pretty much it was. You had this cup, you had the handle, and then you had the big breakout there on the chart. And that was just an insane move. I mean, even if, like I said, if you went from the bottom, let's just say you didn't get the bottom. Let's say you bought in at the top of these pumps, and then you rode it to, you know, this recent high, that's still 300%. If you rode it all the way up to here, that's 400% in value there. And like, you know, that, like I said, that was from the high. So if you were buying not at the bottom of this overall trend, but if you were buying at the point, you know, the highest point there, then that was insane move just for that. But let's say you kind of got a better buy where most of my average is about 0.000008. You know, on that move, you're getting 500% up to the top. And let's just say you didn't get all the way to the top. Let's just say you got up to this level. Well, you're still getting 400% gain there. And I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen many stocks that have given that type of opportunity recently. Now, there's obviously a few stocks, you know, DWAC and some of these crazy movers recently, like in the last few days. But in general, for the overall idea of being able to buy and hold something like this, I think it's just been insane for an opportunity here, especially having so long to consolidate and to get that entry at that bottom. You can see it kind of based out pretty strongly, that support there at the 0.00006 area there. Just kind of bottomed out, you know, went sideways. You can see multiple times it's kind of touching down. There were some really good opportunities to buy the dip here. I mean, this went all the way down here to 0.0000005. So there were some really beautiful opportunities to buy the dip here on Shiba Inu before that insane move. Right now, just kind of pulling back there. And if you look at, you know, the bigger picture here, if we look at the hourly chart, some news came out today about Shiba Inu being listed on Robinhood, but it's not official news just yet, so that might just be a little bit of a pump and dump situation today, which is never going to be kind of good for the overall market here. But we'll see what happens. Going over to CoinMarketCap, you can look at some like the biggest gainers. So this one right here is baby Shiba Inu, which is insanity. It's up almost 40,000% today. 40,000% on this one. What in the absolute madness is this? And yeah, I mean, do you FOMO in at this point, or what do you do at this point? Looking at this, I mean, yeah, it's pretty insanity. But if we go and we look at Shiba Inu, where it's at, it's actually gaining, which is insanity, gaining such a large market cap for such an insane coin. I mean, let's be honest, Shiba Inu, it's a meme coin that might have some utility in the future. But you got to look at the supply here, my friends. The supply is just absolutely insane. If we go and we look here, like the maximum supply, I don't even know what number this is. Trillion, quadrillion, right? So there's like literally going to be a quadrillion amount of these. Right now, there's 394 billion Shiba Inu tokens that are out there on the world. And you can see some of the volatility. Look at this as well. Look at the actual volume. They've had over 13 billion in the last 24 hours in terms of volume. So that's actually more volume than Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. And it's just been kind of climbing the ranks here And what's wild is it's actually like past, you know, some serious projects. Like Shiba Inu now has a larger market cap than Litecoin, and then Bitcoin Cash, and then all of these other coins that are actually like doing things and like, you know, actually building projects. Shiba Inu has now surpassed all of those and is continuing to rise up in value. I mean, a few minutes ago, it was probably up here in the top 10 as the, you know, as it's kind of pulled back here right now, but pretty insane to say the least. And my favorite, obviously, Solana right there, ready to go. It took down XRP. I called that the other day. We knew that was coming. Solana going to be in the top 5 here very soon. Yeah, I mean, I think Solana easily is going to pass Cardano and get up here into the top 5 in no time. And I would not be surprised if we don't see Solana up here in the top 3 by the end of 2021. And that's a totally different video in itself. We're focused on Shiba Inu here, and you can see that insane pullback right now. Look at that dip and kind of the rip back up here right now here. Some insane volatility on Shiba Inu as this thing is just continuing to go to the moon. And a lot of people kind of riding the hype right now. Like I said, there was hype about Robinhood. There's hype about the burn. And there's also just the FOMO that people can buy millions and millions of these coins or these tokens. And I think, like I said, it's like it's the first time kind of cryptocurrency investor mindset that they want to buy the cheapest coin that's out there. And really, you know, in the top 20 market cap right now, you know, looking at the other coins in the market cap, I mean, Shiba Inu really is the cheapest cryptocurrency you can buy in, I would say, in the top 100. I mean, there is no other coins or tokens that are this cheap in the top 100 of the overall coin market cap, which is insane. So that's really kind of set itself up to really kind of lead into some massive FOMO and some insane moves here and some volatility. You've also got Dogecoin kind of getting some hype back around it as well. And you've got some other coins, but I mean, right, like I said, this right here is the real big driver. It's the price, and it's the idea that people can buy millions and millions of these tokens, and they just get really, really excited. And they see it on Coinbase, they see it on Crypto, and they see it on, you know, they see it on Crypto.com. They see it on these websites that it's cheap. They can buy a bunch of it, and they're like, wow, you know, I want to buy a bunch of it. And that FOMO really leads people to buying into these projects. And I predicted this exact move back there when we got the news about this being listed on multiple, you know, major marketplaces. So there it is, Shiba Inu. Everybody laughed at me when I made the first video about it, and well, here we are today, up over 500% on Shiba Inu token. If you guys haven't already, do me one big favor, hit that like button, subscribe button, all the buttons down below. I'll talk to you guys later on.